man. Toot your own horn. What is the best part of your game?
Definitely scoring. I feel like I'm the best scorer in Georgia. Can nobody tell me different.
And that's the credit to AJ is consistent every game.
Coaching AJ is my first time being a part of someone hitting the 1,000 milestone. As a coach, that was my first time seeing it this special. And approaching the 2,000 mark it's amazing to me, man. Only a few people I've seen do it in Georgia. So to see it right now and to be a part of that, it's awesome, man.
I'm here to see AKA AJ White, Lil Hibachi, man.
Let's get it.
To get the cookies.
He's sparked a community. Our student section was always pretty good, but it's never been the way it has been since AJ's been here. And so then we had, pretty big interview process, and Coach Short, just with his organization, his demeanor, and his plan, we knew he was the right guy for the job. So, and since then, we hire him, and then AJ walks in, freshman year, August.
And when it was time for us to expand, we was like, it's time for us to go. Let's go.
Sure.
And AJ did not like it. I mean, AJ was the man in Memphis. He did not like it. He did not adjust well when we came to Atlanta. But once he got on that court, nothing else mattered when he was at Richards Middle School.
For those that don't know your story, AJ transferred here, and it was Coach's first year, correct?
Right.
And AJ earned the honors and earned the rights to play on varsity, right? So tell me about AJ from the Memphis move, because that's challenging.
So, you just got to deal with what happens. You may be in depression or whatever, but whenever you get on the court, all that goes away.
Yeah.
But I tell them, man, when I was playing, that didn't speak the languages, but basketball is universal. So when you get on the court, you cannot have played with anybody before. And if you understand basketball and they understand basketball, it's gonna come. It's magic.
Yeah.
He just, everything that he do, I'm there. We're there. I haven't missed a game since he was 4 years old. If I gotta take off work, whatever I gotta do, I'm there.
So, Coach, as you first came into the program a couple years ago, and I had heard about the state championship. Tell me about, that season and how this young man AJ played a huge role in that successful state championship season.
Yeah, every coach has that on their list, to actually be able to say that we achieved that is just great.
So I just like proving haters wrong. They predicted us to lose first round last year, and we went all the way and won it. So
it seems like, man, you got this cutthroat mentality, those goals and these ambitions.
Being short is a blessing and a curse, but whatever God gives you, He gives you obstacles. So you just gotta find a way to get through them.
Yeah.
Man, you're chasing the 2,000. How you feel about that?
It's definitely a good accomplishment. I think it's gonna be better than 1,000. Most people don't even get to 1,500 or 2,000. So, just to be able to be in this position to get 2,000 is very, unforgettable, and it's gonna live on forever.
What are your thoughts?
I'm still shocked. I'm just being coming from where I came from, playing ball, and to see this young man blossom into something that nobody thought that he could be.
Tell me about that, Mom.
He started bouncing that ball in the house, and I knew I had to take him somewhere. So from 4 years old, he's been playing.
So, Dad, I mean, I didn't know you were from the basketball background with the NBA. Tell me about some of your story, man.
Just growing up in Memphis, playing against guys, Penny Hardaway, some of the legendary guys that played at University of Memphis, playing out west, played against Jason Kidd and Marcus Sperry. Those guys when I went off to college out there at Cal State Fulton. But for the most, man, once I had this young man, I really wanted to kind of just lock in, me and my wife.
Yeah.
So just support his dream, man.
So we just started 8th grade. He had him playing with professionals, guys that play overseas.
Oh, wow.
Just doing right in the fire. And I think that was a good thing of like taking him to another level.
To understand he has the blueprint. It was all about gym time. And if anybody wanted to be in his space, they went to Gym Plus.
Wow.
So he has the blueprint.
Yeah.
And there's not too many people in his circle. So he has the blueprint for it, man. Wow. So I just want to see what the next chapter looks like for him. Absolutely. Because it's going to be adversity, but there's nothing that he can't handle, man. We adapt to our surroundings.
Here, so he's learning this year. He's winning with guys that really didn't get varsity years last year. He's becoming more of a leader, more vocal, taking over the game when he needs to.
Yeah.
So I love the transition. So it's basically getting ready for the next level in college.
Absolutely.
Because you got to be more leader.
You want a winner that knows how to win, and that's the key thing, a winner. Coach Short and him started together. We're talking about 75 wins and only 28 losses. That's 75% of your games you've won.
That's beautiful. Coach, tell me what type of player AJ is, and for the coaches that are watching, they're gonna watch this video and kind of see the backstory on such a great young man who's surrounded by a great community, great parents, and has really pioneered a program with you. I mean, tell me what type of player you have here.
I'll go back to some of the things that have already been said. Competitiveness, consistency, a winner, a guy you have to tell to stay out of the gym to some degree, right? To stay healthy, eat properly. Those are all winning things that players need to do. And so for you not to, as a coach, have to worry about those things is huge.
Like, tell me what's your why? Like, tell me about what's your driving factor? Like, I mean, is it being the underdog and kind of the way that these guys kind of think of you as a small guard, or is it, you wanting to be the best player in Chattahoochee high school history? Is it you wanting to be one of the top guards in the country, right? And I noticed there's a star rating. There's a couple stars behind your name. So tell me about your why and some of that.
I just don't like people saying that he can't do this, he can't do that. I just hate being doubted, and I just love proving people wrong. And then just looking at their faces afterwards is just priceless. So I mean, like they tell me I couldn't. They said we weren't gonna win. They said I wasn't gonna win here my freshman year. Then my sophomore year they said I wasn't gonna win. Then last year we won, and then ain't nobody said nothing since. So then they was doubting us all year last year. They predicted us to lose first round, and then after that they predicted us to lose that game. So they didn't. I just love being doubted. Whatever you say, I'm gonna go against the grain, and I'm gonna go out there and prove you wrong.
you.